You buying a Lambo, bro?
Definitely, man. We at Lamborghini in Miami buying a brand new Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Straight cash.
Straight cash?
Straight cash.
Straight cash. How old are you, bro?
Where's that cashier's check, Mo? Let me see that cashier's check. You know? So we don't do that. We're not social media rich. We're like actually real rich.
Whoa. Straight cash.
Straight cash,
$359.
Yeah.
How old are you, man?
28.
Damn.
28. You know, the crazy thing is it'll take me a month and a half to get that money back. So it's all good.
You hit me up because you didn't just buy a Lambo, you did a smart business investment as well. So fill everyone in on what you actually did.
Yeah, well, because the Lamborghini is already a depreciated asset, adding interest rate on top of it on a $300-something thousand car just really doesn't make sense. Because when you really think about the resale value of the car, right now, 2018 used ones, this one I'm getting is a 2019.
Yeah.
Well, used ones with 1,400 miles are going for $310, $329, right? So the sticker price on this car is $358. I got it for $337.
Wow.
Right? So adding interest on top of that, you know, I don't want to do that because when the biggest thing for me is the bottom line, the bottom dollar. Because when I return this vehicle, I want to get as close to what I paid for it, right?
Yeah.
So the last thing I want to do is pay interest on it, you know? Because interest, like even if you were going to get like a good rate, 4% over 5 years, that's another $37,000.
Yeah.
So that's $37,000 I'm saving because I do have enough capital to where I can still make all my other investments and not have to worry about all my money being tied up into the car. So I'm more liquid. I'm more than enough liquid to do that.
So right now, are you buying the car or what? You're just
this outright. So as you can see, there's a
so let's zoom in on this just so you guys can see. So
that's my company, all right? So that's Amazon right there. So that's a check for $359,000. Okay. So straight cash, no financing, no lease, none of that.
So let's talk about this, guys. So he's getting a 2019 Lamborghini outright in cash. But what's even more wild is some people, they're going to take, you know, what they earn in a year, 2 years, right? And they keep shoveling money in. You know, how long take you to even get the cash to get that?
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is, like me, I'm very like goal orientated, right? So I don't buy things just off of emotions. Like I have specific goals. Like when I bought my S-Class, I wanted to make sure that I could buy the car cash if I wanted to, right? But, you know, I always tell myself, once I have $1 million, the thing is, like, a lot of people say, okay, when I become a millionaire. Yeah. And earning $1 million and having $1 million is two different conversations, right? Earning $1 million doesn't mean jack shit. So I said, when I have $1 million liquid, I'm going to buy a vehicle. I'm going to buy an exotic car. And I didn't do that. And I said, when I have $2 million liquid, I'm going to buy. I still didn't do that. Yeah. Right. So it took me a couple $1 million before I even pull a trigger on something like this. Right. Because I want to make sure my biggest priorities, one is my investments to have enough liquid to make money for me, right? Yeah. Not just buying Lambo because it's cool.
Yeah, and that's, you know, for those of you guys that follow me, you know I'm not about just flexing cars to flex cars. It's about making smart business decisions for the long-term goal of what you want to hit in your life. And you know, my whole mission, and that's why Vince and I are together in other businesses too, is to help people do what they love on a full-time basis, not part-time, right? So if you start making that type of money where you can make an investment like this, if you make this investment, sure, you may look cool on social media, but all of the money you make is going into looking cool on social media. That's not really a good investment in yourself. And so Vince is just trying to share with you guys what it means to make smart business decisions, where he's not getting this car just because he wants to flex. He's getting the car because what he makes from his other businesses, he's using that to cover the car payment, and he can make that money back in 30 days. Yeah. And you're what, 28?
Yeah, 28, man.
28, guys. So it's just getting you guys to understand that it's a lot easier than you may think to get to these levels.
Yo, if you had one 10-second tip for the world, what would it be?
Consistency, bro. Consistency. Focus. A lot of time people try to diversify a bit too early. Everybody talks about diversification, but I believe it's all about putting your focus in one bucket, and then you diversify your money, but don't diversify your energy.